Hello! Welcome back, everybody. This is Zion Chiquino with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Today I'm going to bring you a match from Dreamhack Stockholm Open. We're going to have a good game here, a ZvP. Let me go ahead and introduce our player on the bottom right. The man in blue, EG's Jaedong. I don't know why I laughed after I said that. Anyways, a fellow clanmate, and recent one at that. In the top left, the red Protoss player we're going to have is going to be EG's Oz. Now, Oz is one of the newest members for EG. He joined back in April, so fairly recently, along with Alive. So EG expanding their Korean roster. Got to get that Pro League team winning some games. And so yeah, both we got two EG players. I'm sure these guys practice quite a bit. Look at this sneaky sneak. Okay, he's gonna just walk in there. I thought he was gonna put some pylons up or do something crazy. Do you have a right there at the front? We have a pylon. So Oz is gonna react accordingly based on his scouting. He sees the pool go down. And more than likely, he'll probably just go for a, I'm kind of guessing a Nexus first here based on that scout. And kind of run around here, annoy this drone. You know, it's worse. This is really annoying whenever it happens in the ladder, but it's probably even worse whenever it's your teammate doing it to you. Look, he's actually going to go for a Forge. Now that kind of makes sense because this is kind of a really big entrance. On other maps where there's a smaller entrance where you can wall it off with 3 buildings, do a full wall off with 3 buildings, you can get away by going Nexus first and Forge and then, you know, Gateway, and then another Gateway. You can cancel it and then build a Cybernetics core. But this map, probably safer just to go ahead and go with the Forge. So like that play there. A lot of Zerglings coming out, 4 on the way. Nexus goes down, and of course, Jaedong is going to see all this. He sees the Forge, he sees the Nexus, and he knows, okay, well aware of the timings, and here comes the third base on the way. Makes sense there for Jaedong to take that third. I'm surprised this probe didn't stick around to deny this a little bit, or at least just scout that it's going to happen. But you never, I mean, maybe, you never know what's going through the mind of the teammates. That's where the metagaming comes in at the highest level, is whenever teammates battle each other for, you know, for a big tournament. And I'm pretty sure both players want to win this extremely, extremely bad. No gas yet, of course, because he's going to go up to 3 hatcheries. He's going to make a lot of drones. Drone. Zergling's going to make their way up to the front of the base, just kind of poke around. They aren't going to get in before that photon cannon gets done, though. They're going to wish they did. Yeah, they're going to turn around. Oh! That one Zergling didn't make it. He got a little bit too close to the fire. Got burned. Double gas popping up here for Oz. There's a bunch of macro going. Cybernetics sort of go down. This is a really good wall off. You guys are looking to imitate a wall on this map. This is a slick wall off. You put a Zealot right in there. There's no wiggle room for him to sneak through. It's a really nice long pathway. Really great wall off here from Oz. So if you're looking to copy a build, a wall off, this is pretty nice. Now we're just going to have a bunch of chrono-boosted Zealots, or chrono-boosted Zealots. That would be an interesting build. He just starts chrono-boosting out Zealots, and Jaedong's like, what is he chrono-boosting Zealots out for? He's like, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to keep making drones. And that's exactly what Jaedong's doing. He's got a bunch of drones. Look at all the drones here at his natural, or sorry, at his main. Going to start sending some drones to his natural, and of course down here to his third. And I love this from Jaedong. You know, you've got the map control. He's got, if you have map control, go ahead and scout the map. You do not want to have a proxy pylon somewhere out of the map, and it's going to come back to bite you in the ass because you're too lazy to scout. At this point in the game, there's nothing a Protoss player can do in this situation. You might as well scout every inch of the map, and that's exactly what Jaedong is doing. Look at this. Look on the map. Where is there a spot he hasn't... I mean, he hasn't scouted right here, but you can't build anything there. I mean, he hasn't scouted this little area up here, but that's kind of his opponent's side of the map. So a proxy pylon up here wouldn't do him any good. But he's probably going to scout that out anyway. Just look at the amount of map coverage he's done here. This is fundamentals that maybe lower league players aren't aware of, or just don't practice that much. And those can lose you games. You know, if there's a proxy pylon right here, and he just throws down 6 gateways, and it's like, oh, guess what? You have Zealots and Stalkers at your front door, and Jaedong's like, oh no, I didn't know. I thought he was just gonna make some workers and macro up, but no, he went for a quick gateway rush. But You know, look at this. He's like double checking now. Look at that. Amazing. That's not even on patrol. That's just straight up he's just scouting again. So diligent here from Jaedong. Phoenix is out. Of course, Jaedong's going to see that. 8 roaches coming out. 10 Zerglings. So the pressure is on. I don't see any tech yet. He hasn't even started teching up to his lair yet. And more Zerglings coming out. More roaches yet, maybe? We will see. Queen's doing a good job. More injects popping out here. More overlords coming out. So yeah, he's definitely, look at the supply up there, 77 versus 78. As soon as these 3 overlords pop, and he's actually going to lose this one here and this one over here. So yeah, he needs to make a couple extra if he wants to continue this pressure. There is the hive tech. There it is. But the roaches and Zerglings are going to apply a little bit of pressure here. He does scout it out and he sees, okay, that's a lot of roaches. What do I have to defense from that? He's got 1 photon cannon. He's got a phoenix and a sentry. That's not very much. Oz is in trouble. Oz needs to land some force fields. He definitely throws some more photon cannons. He's going to need a couple of them here. He needs to get some stalkers in here, as well as sentries as much as he can muster. He just needs to buy himself time. And look at that. Oh, no, it was too close. The roaches were right there, and that's the problem with putting the cannon that close up. But, you know, that's kind of the really only option you have here. And he's going to lose a cybernetics core. Oh, this is going so bad for Oz. Jaedong just kind of come in here, and if he kills those... Oh, no, if he kills those sentries, that's going to be just terribly, terribly bad. But luckily enough for Oz, he's got the phoenixes there. He's picking up the roaches. And that's going to slow down the major damage coming out here. And now the Void Ray pops out. But this is extremely annoying. Luckily, Oz managed to get all the tech buildings he needed off of that cybernetics core. It's just going to slow down his Phoenix count, or sorry, slow down his Sentry count, Stalker count, all that type of stuff. And he's already rebuilding that. I like that. He started rebuilding that very soon after it died. And look at this, Dark Shrine coming out. Dark Shrine, Warp Prism, +1 attack, +2 even. Actually, yeah, it's just +1 right now. +1 attack coming out. And now Oz is thinking, you know what? That was a good attempt, Jaedong. That's gonna give you some credit. You did some damage there, but now it's my turn. I'm gonna come in with the Warp Prism. I'm gonna come in with the Phoenixes. I'm gonna hit you on the left side, the right side. It's gonna be all over the place. But the problem with going DTs after you've shown Phoenixes, they're already planning to get Spore Crawlers. So your opponent preemptively already has detection for your DTs, and that's kind of a downside. But if you can just walk in there really quickly with like maybe 3 DTs, and walk in there with like 3 DTs, and just kill that Spore Crawler really quick, you're gonna have to rely on them getting out and Overseer, and that might not last very long with 5 Phoenixes out. So kind of reminiscent of kind of like Protoss Brood War play back in the day. So here we go. Oh, look at that Zella. It's such a great spot. Okay, I thought there was a wall in back there, but nope, not gonna happen. Now we got the the Hydra. They're the DTs getting warped in here from the Warp Prism. He's gonna go straight for it. Where's that? There's a Spore Crawler there. It's gonna die. It's getting hacked away, and he gets it and dies at the exact same time. And this Zealot, or this DT is gonna go down here. He just needs to start working away at some units. He's not really accomplishing too much. Another one's here. Yeah, here we go. This guy's gonna start chopping through some units. But we have the Overseer coming. He got 4 kills. The one here at the natural is going to not kill anything. I don't think he managed to kill that queen, but Phoenix's Void Ray still out. They'll be able to poke down on those roaches after they fly across the map. The Warp Prism coming back to get his buddy, picking him up. He's feeling a little scared in that Zerg base. 4 hatcheries up here for Jaedong. Jaedong, he's got the Fury now. He is not happy with that DT harass. He is not happy with the Phoenixes killing his units, killing his Hydras. And now we sent the Hydras across the map. He's got the roaches coming in. He's got +1 attack, +1 group spy. Oz! Loses the Void Ray. Third base is up here for Oz on the top right side of the map. What is Jaedong going to do? Look at this. You can tell exactly what he's going to do. He's going to bring the pain. The pain being the Zerg army, the roaches and Hydras. And there's not much to deal with it from Oz's side. He doesn't have any... oh, wow, that'd be amazing. If he killed that Overseer, that's going to buy him a little bit of time. Maybe get in there with some DTs and deal some damage. He's got, where is the first Colossus? The first Colossus is just now coming up. He doesn't have a wall in here, and he has to go all the way to the right to buy himself time. There's not that many units here, so he should be able to deal with this, but there's big reinforcements coming on the right. Luckily, there's a pylon over here to deal with this base, so if he can warp in there later on, if he lives through this fight, here we go. He's going to take out the Overseer. Yeah, he's going to take out the Overseer. Force fields go down kind of haphazardly. I don't know what those are. There we go. Some pickups going down there from the Phoenix on the Hydra, but reinforcements have shown up for Jaedong, and it's going to force Oz to fall back to his third base. Luckily, there's photon cannons already there. The range is not yet done on the Colossus, and the Colossus gets taken at the Immortals, trying to tank damage up front, focusing down on those roaches. Good job there from Oz, but the DT's being warped in here. Actually, 1 DT being warped in here, a couple Zealots now being warped in. And they should be able to clean this up. There's no Overseer. Actually, the Overseer's right here, but he's kind of, he's slacking. And he's going to lose his army of some stuff there, but now he got it. Now he's going to show up, and that's going to be able to take out that DT. And this base will fall. And Jaedong's attack has been very successful for the second time. Here is that fourth base from Jaedong. It's going to go down. He's even throwing up some photon cannons. Oz wants his base to go down. He is very adamant about taking down that base. And Jaedong has yet to cancel. He's worried more about, he's got the roaches showing up. The roaches are going to be able to take out these units before it finishes. It's hard to say. It's going to... There, falls, goes down, and now we have the big attack up here at the front. The rest of this attack just blasting his way forward. Too much. Jaedong takes him out with a 1-2 punch, walking in with the Zerglings. Roaches taking that cybernetics core, dealing a lot of damage. And then the follow-up with the Roach Hydra. Great play there. He handled those Phoenixes very well. He didn't lose... I don't think he lost a single... Did he lose any drones? I mean, he lost 9 drones, but that was probably from DTs. So the Phoenixes really didn't accomplish that much. They maybe picked off a Hydra or two. But, that first attack just kind of really shut down that Phoenix harass, what he wanted to do with it. He was forced to use those Phoenixes at his main, at his natural to defend it, and he really wasn't allowed to go do some offensive pressure there. And the second attack just walked right in there, killed everything. Great control from Jaedong. And this game, EG player loses, and EG player wins. And that's going to be the match. Unfortunately, they didn't post the rest of the replays from the series, so I can't commentate them. WTF Dreamhack. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.